Let's work on the jellyfish. I call this exercise a jellyfish because it reminds me of how a jellyfish moves through the water. Their tentacles are freely kind of bobbing around. Okay, so that's kind of what we're going to try to accomplish with our bow hand. Let's start with our bow hand against our chest, like this, and we're going to help those fingers to move freely by just smashing them with our other hand. I call this CPR, even though you can't give CPR to yourself. See how those fingers they're not in charge of anything, they're just getting squished. You're getting squished by the weight of your arm. You can try that without your other arm as well, and just use this arm to squish them. Let's try this on the pencil now. We're going to do this with no thumb because the thumb tends to mess things up a little bit. It's the hardest part. So we're going to leave the thumb for later. For right now, let's just get our turtle shape, hang on our divot, and let's try squishing our fingers against the stick. Notice how my wrist is staying above the pencil, but my MCP joint, this joint right here, is falling below the pencil as I squish. Okay, let's go ahead and try. Oh, and the other thing is the pencil is pointing towards my elbow at all times. Let's go ahead and take your thumb now and put the thumb on the bottom. See if you can still squish your fingers. It might be a little bit more challenging, especially if your thumb is tight. You can check and see if your thumb is tight by seeing if you can slide your pencil through your bow hold. If you can, your thumb has gotten a little bit looser. So let's try a few more of those. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to try taking away this hand, and instead of squishing our fingers down, now we're going to pull our fingers up, like that. That's called the one-handed jellyfish. And here we're using a little bit of that knee lift exercise that we did before.